You know, the craziest thing is that this is kind of really insane, but just like a couple years ago, like 10 years ago, I took this leap of faith and I couldn't, like I said, I was kind of a weird space. I couldn't really find a job, so I ended up doing this thing where instead I ended up going back to school and I ended up finding like a part-time type of thing, like a freelance type of thing. And so in those things, I ended up when I ended up doing like, fashion things and those sorts of things. And then I began to kind of go to school for like learning some of the music things. And it was like very, very cool because um, well, it just was very cool. And so then I ended up moving with my family because some of the classes that I needed to take was actually during the day, and so I couldn't really do any of those things really, um, as far as like working like the full time job or whatever. And so I ended up doing those things, and when I did those things, I began to work on my music. But I did have some music that I already would have back then. However, I guess I didn't know that I was supposed to put it up. So I just wanted to kind of so now I'm putting my music up. Um but like I was kind of, I don't know if I was waiting on the right moment or what I was really waiting on, but I was kind of maybe I was kind of in the perfectionist type of thing, but I ended up like going back to school or whatever, and then I ended up learning like music theory and only some of it. I'm not proficient in it or any of those things. Um, but I guess what I wanted to say is, I don't know, don't be afraid to start with where you are. I think a couple years ago, I actually posted a video and it started to get a lot of views. And then, like, it was a bunch of like negative comments. And so I think that that kind of scared me from like putting things up. And yes, obviously, there are going to be some views that are not going to be as kind. However, I do hope that each person who does see this video or any of those things, that those individuals are kind individuals